Hello, today I randomly decided to have a go at one of the challenges in the game. Recently on Steam I noticed all the expansions were on sale, so I bought all the major expansions. So I've got some new stuff to play with. The challenge I think is not a new one, it's the Green City challenge I think it's called. Well, let's look at the goals very quickly. Goal is to reach 50,000 population, 500 megawatts electricity and electricity only from renewable sources. Fail conditions, which I have nearly met many times already, less than 1 money. If you only use non-renewable power, and speaking of which, what the hell is going on there? Oh, I'm out of electricity. Alright, that's a bit of excitement already. I've forgotten what the last goal was. Let's just do that quickly. Ground pollution. Just to very briefly go over the starting of the city, I did the traditional, just regular industrial zones down here, commercial, residential, just a grid pattern. I thought I'd go for a bigger road to start with, which almost drained my budget, and yeah, it took a lot of micromanagement early on to balance both the budget and growth and pollution and power and water. So it's reasonably comfortable, apart from I just ran out of power, and because I run out of power, because my water intake is here, that's one of the first things to go, so they have no water when they have no power. So one thing I haven't figured out yet is it seems to go in cycles, so I've got quite high consumption and quite low production at the moment. This has been 40 or 50 in the past. So I guess that's the danger about wind, it's quite variable. How do these work? I'm tempted to put one of these down. It's not very green, but one is not going to cause me to fail, and it means I don't have to worry about power for a while. My hope is, once I get big enough, is to build a hydro plant across here. I've never used one before, at least I never used one successfully before. But that could solve a lot of the power problems I'm getting. Also, to save on power, the residential zone here is the self-sufficient one, wherever that is, there it is. Self-sufficient buildings, so just to try to get the electricity usage down a bit. Right, let's fix this power and hopefully everything will go back to normal. So, do I use one of these or not? I'll have to destroy it later, but it's just so much cheaper for the power it puts out, and it's more reliable. That's my problem. I didn't notice that earlier. Power output 0 to 8 megawatts, because when you just plonk one down, it just says 8 megawatts. Up to. I'm gonna go for one of these nasty things, but again, I can bulldoze it later. It shouldn't cause me to fail, because it says 100% from polluting sources. With the wind mix, I should be okay. So let's just dump that down, and everything will sort itself out, hopefully. It should also mean I have loads of power. Yep. Right, so with that out of the way, like I said, I forgot to start the recording from scratch. So I've been trying to expand the city some more. More residential, they always need more residential. Residential, did I just say that? I don't know what I just said. One thing that was quite handy, it almost caught me out in early game. Ooh, that doesn't matter, it's not 100%. One thing that nearly caught me out early game was 15% ground pollution. I hit about 9-10% because of the traditional industry zone. So thankfully, as the city grew, I could switch to the I think that's the forestry one. Where is it? That one there, the forest industry. So that was quite handy. No pollution. Quite a lot of noise pollution, so bit of space there to keep it away from residential. And since I bought industries, I can do the industry zones as well soon. Haven't done it yet. How does that work again? There it is. So I'll probably do What have we got campus? Not yet. So if I look at resources here, there is some green underneath here, which is why that's just the regular industry zone with forestry specialisation. But for the industries expansion stuff, I'm going to set up a new forest zone up here. So we've got some green there. It's fairly flat, so I can just bring a road up and build it there. So yep, that's one for later. But for now, this is what we have. I forgot to mention one of the tricks I'm using, which I guess veteran players will already know, is I just leave the game running even if I'm not actively playing a game, just to build up cash, as long as the cash flow is positive, of course. So right now I'm having my lunch, so still got the game running in the background, just let it build up some cash pile to spend later. As hinted at earlier, I did have to micromanage the resources earlier, and I still am to some degree. So as the city grows, it does become a bit easier, and I can restore the budget back to 100% or thereabouts. But for now, I'm just still optimizing it a bit, just to keep the income propped up a bit better. I'm still relatively new to the game, so this would be my, well, depends on how you count cities. I've only done 2 half-serious cities, and one of them was my first one when I didn't know anything. But anyway, this is the self-sufficient housing low density, and I've never really used it before. Never had a reason to, just do the standard residential zones, let them build, done. So this is the first time I actually used it in any scale, and I have to say it looks really nice. You know, the trees, the modern design, building design. Yeah, so that's one good thing about this challenge, I think, which is it's forcing me to do things differently than I have in the past. I'll say I'm relatively new to this. I can't remember exactly when I bought it, probably after watching one too many Biffa video, and I didn't even know the game. So saw it on sale, bought the game at half price or whatever discount they do these days, 75%, 50%, I can't remember. Yeah, that was fun. Bought the expansion packs, that was fun. Then they went off sale and I didn't get all the expansion packs at the time. So waited and waited and waited for them to go back on sale, and now I've got all the expansion packs, the major ones anyway, so it doesn't include all the content creator stuff, for example, and not really bothered about radio. But yeah, different maps, different scenarios. Providing a challenge is definitely interesting. So yeah, hope to see where this goes. Back to building. Okay, lunch has been dealt with, and back to the building. I thought I'll give the industry forestry zone a bit of a build now, and before I do that I'm debating if I should continue this road and cut through that residential zone there to provide better access, because if I don't do it now it's not going to get any better later on, is it? Unless I want to bring it over the far end, but I think that's a bit of a long route. So what I will do for now is, I won't join it up just yet, but I'll just start as I mean to go on by going up here. One thing I forgot to do is just double check where the zone should go. So we got nice, well, a bit of green around here, more this side than this side, so maybe I'll concentrate the growing side on here and the processing side over here. So let's get our zone started up. I'm not going to do ore for now. How does this work again? Industry, forestry. Yeah, more roads might help. I'll go on a bit more and then we can start making use of industry roads. So this is only something I got recently, again because I got the new pack. Pack expansion. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know. Just checking the area again. Right. So on this side will be the forest scrubbing stuff, and this side I can put the admin stuff, like the main building. Let's get some plantations going. They're going to complain about water and electricity if they haven't already. There they go. Let's get that sorted before I do anything else. Okay, oh that's handy. I'll just bring a small link down there. This is ridiculous, I don't need all that. That can stay as it is. Alright. They have water, they have power. Let's get it on with it. What's the other building I can have? Since it's quite early still, sawmill. Producing lumber. Once again, not too important. Storage. I've never understood how the mechanism works, but I'll build one anyway. I mean, because I'm not producing yet, does that mean it's importing it at cost? Yeah. So it's importing some, I'm making some. Take a little while to build up, I suppose. Can I get some more of these plantations in, since that's what we're mostly going to be using? What do I want? Road. How many squares do I need to give? Is it 8? I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that, I think, if I haven't messed up, that should hopefully be it. And this is where you find out. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. I can't speak. You know what I mean. No, it's not saying that. That's good. And they want water as well. Who'd have thunk it that trees need water? Speaking of which, that is getting a bit low. So again, I've been using a budget trick to keep costs down earlier, so I might as well turn some of these up a bit more. Never really need that much healthcare. I might turn fire up because the city's getting quite big now. Just quickly check the stats. So crime is still okay, apart from that single red building. Should I build a second police station? I think I will actually. Just keep an eye on my budget while I'm doing this. Fire coverage. No, that's healthcare. Fire. So, no, it could be better. I probably should build one, shouldn't I? I can afford it for now. Keep the people happy and they don't burn down. So again, crime is okay. Healthcare is... what have I got? I've got one of these. Do I need the second one yet? Do I have crematoriums yet? Not yet. 17,000, so quite a way away there. I'll build a second one of these just to be safe. Child healthcare and elder care, I've never really understood if or how much they help. But since I got them now, I might as well build one. keep the people happy. See, they all want to move in. Yeah, the traffic is building up a bit, which is not surprising. How's my costs? Okay, I'm creating my own. That's good. Don't have to import. I really probably should join up that road now. Which means moving that slightly. What happened there? I didn't move it. Alright, sorry people, you're going to lose your houses. They might complain about traffic noise as well, but I'll deal with that if I need to later. And the other thing to check is no lights please. We'll just do that. Traffic should be, for now anyway, light enough that that should be enough in itself to manage it. I've done all these already except that one. Oh, that's full. Do I have enough recycling? It's a bit annoying, there's not really any clean waste mechanisms in this game. I've got enough recycling capacity, so I mean I can just turn it off because it's not doing anything, is it? Save me a few pennies. How's that looking? One thing I'm not sure about is, does that count as industry for this indicator here? Because that was higher, wasn't it? And now it's not. But the people want more houses, so let's build some more houses. Where can we stick it? Before I do that, how's the schools doing? Where are they? It's elementary school. It's not full, but I'm debating at some point it might be worth spreading them out. And the high school is plenty of capacity. So I could build residential there or there, but I'm not sure about that slope. My grid pattern, my precious grid pattern, might not like it. And that's more reserved for commercial and whatever else I might need later. Let's dump another load there for now. But I'm going to preemptively do that because I'm going to break that. Oh, let's just double check. Power, plenty, water, okay. I've fallen for that already. More than once. It's nice and shiny today, isn't it? Shiny. Oh, what? They just need workers. Let's get some more workers. Is that the right road? For some reason I thought that's the industry road there. It just looks different. Okay. Oh. Where is it? As you can see, I pretty much... Why has that done that? There's a random splodge there. Did I misclick an industry or something? Oh, that's nothing. That's gone. Is there a way to just like select the whole map? I don't know. Am I just going to do everything anyway? So it's sort of like, at some point, will the whole thing just be covered in this self-sufficient housing? I mean, I don't know how close I want to get to that. Just checking, the fires are okay. Yep. And that's police. Water, that's okay for now, but let's just again put it in to save myself from forgetting later. Don't think I'm going to build much up there, but I don't have to worry about it now. Ooh, what have we got? That's polluty if I remember. Let's just dump some down. It is what it is. Oh, I better enlarge the area as well. Might as well just have the whole top of the zone. So what did we get? We got the barracks. Before I do that, so once again, this is going to be the growing area, so I don't want to put too much not growy stuff. That's a technical term for it, not growy stuff there. So that can go right over this side. That's a sawmill, isn't it? Yeah. Biomass pellet plant can go way down here. The tree thing can... oh, that's not going to fit. No, okay. It can go there though. I don't think it was the best land, but it's good enough. Just remind myself again, I want to build more, I could build another thing there, and once I get the road in place I'll build some more here. It's not the best, but it's not too horrible either. Does it make a difference if I use these or these? So 4,000 for 8 a week. So this is definitely more expensive. Does it have more output? Okay, it costs more, but there's more output. Do it. So just checking, water okay, power okay. They really want some more workers, okay. So I've done that already. So again, I'll just bring this up. I'll have to stop at some point, otherwise it's just going to risk... how much noise is there? Not much. Still going to be careful though. Oh, they really want to move in. I almost certainly need another school by now. Yeah, that was full. So that should take the pressure off. High school is still okay. just go around checking stuff. Garbage is okay, power, water is okay. Is my water budget on normal? Yes it is. Healthcare. That one. Never seems to use a lot. Fire. Okay for now. Might put another park here actually, just keep these people happy. Or should I go for a zone park yet? Do I do that? Where would I put it? What would I put in it? Maybe this area down here by the waterfront. Could be a nice park. And that's a fire. Because it would be quite a large park if I did put one there, wouldn't it? What I will do for now is just to get some placeholder in. Is that goes there to there, and maybe just use this area. Don't need to use all of it. Just to swap it out. Otherwise it'll take a million years to go down that road with all those lights on it. Shall I just move that out of the park? Or what will be the park? How do I do this again? Is that a park area? There it is. No. I hate the way it likes to snap to junctions quite aggressively. That'll do. I'm thinking I can have main entrance here and then a secondary entrance there. Just a city park. Main entrance, say about there. Side gate. Might as well. Oh, it sounds like my neighbour's lawn mowing again, so apologies if you can hear that. Hopefully it's not too bad. How do I get power down there? Without running it through the park. I'm running it through the park for now. Why is it not snapping there? Space already occupied. It won't let me go there. I'll come back to that in a second. Let's get this fence down. I can't. If it won't let me, then I'll have no choice but just to go one square back. I can't even go one square back, 1.5 squares back. You will do one square back. You will not do. There we go. Yep. Probably the same problem on that side. I've got to keep it symmetrical. Right. Snap there. Snap there. It'll snap anywhere except there. I mean, I could just do that, couldn't I? I'm gonna fix that now. Now that won't snap there. Come on. Does that help? Why are you doing this to me? So that's a node, but not on the other side. Really? Okay. Right, I'm going 3 squares out and then taper it in. 3 squares out, taper it in. Ah, lovely. And same on... Is that enough? Any more and they're going to have to swim. It's quite a big area actually, isn't it? So what have we got? Cafe, toilets, info booth. So I'll just do a little T near the main side. No, yes, no. Where is it? There it is. And actually, if I set it out a bit more, the building can go closer to the fence side. Yeah, something like that. And if I continue the path the other side, put the info booth there. Those people are happy-ish. Go in the park, see the glorious views off the power line. Where's the... what else have we got? Plaza, and lots of stuff I haven't unlocked yet. Thinking a couple of plazas like this, maybe. How's that doing for power? Oh great, it's joined together. Okay, that'll do for now. Once I unlock more stuff I can put more in. I got enough entertainment to level up anyway. So I want to get the water features later. That's the starting point. How are you doing? I unlocked some new buildings, didn't I? What have I got? Sawmill, got one already. Got one of those already. More large storage. Is it one of these? These don't have to go in the industry area, do they? Takes a lot of water, takes a lot of cost, takes a huge amount of electricity. I haven't got that. 1600, 2400. That is going to be more than that's more than my entire city, isn't it? That'll be one for after I build a dam, I think. Speaking of which, I'm not even close to unlocking a dam. Where is it? Is it that one? 11,000. Nearly halfway. Well, everything's ticking over nicely. We've got balanced growth, balanced demand. Just a quick look at the school. Yeah, they're fine, and that's probably fine. Oh, it's getting quite full. Maybe a second one needed at some point. Okay, I think I'll end it here for now, and have another stab at it later.